RIP. Still doing good, even though dealing with whatever. I all know that you couldn't make a difference. Shoot, I know. Some situation. To say so, RIP. RIP the most RIP to Brandon Clark of Messi Grizzlies, not Warriors relate, but it's a reminder that's life. And tomorrow is an opportunity. So, Gallo, San Jude State, Emerson forward Brandon Clark has passed away at age 29 years old. Came so far, got one on offer from out of high school. That was from SG. SU, came to GU and spent years straight. He had improved his shooting mechanics, played for 1 year, get sent to GU single and zero blocks. Record displayed out on being 6'8" and ended up going 21st in the draft. Stockton, he came out more quickly than anyone he had ever seen. He had a number of blocks of the years that has missed shots as one of the non-time favorite man, certainly of all time. He got a lot of plays. Ever won this one against Tennessee. Brendan RIP to Brandon. You were definitely the fan favorite and always will be. We are all heartbroken. So same even as the Blazers fans, I watched a root from so many Grizzlies games, and after he made draft, it was so exciting. So is to see how much he thrived in NBA. This hurts so bad. Yeah, you've never had another brother like him before or after. Crazy acquisition, late shot blocking. I think the stat they were throwing out towards the end of the season was the end. He had more blocks than missed shots. But what the fuck? That is so sad. It is so sad that he was so fun at 18, 19. Team. He's responsible for the one of the favorite players by Gonzaga. RIP to Clark. I remember his game well from his time at Gonzaga. I knew he was still on the NBA roster not that long ago. He still was. He just injured grids on him $12 million next season. His first roster player to die since 2016. He was in 2016. Bryce T. James Jones is quite retracted down. It's just where like so much. I say injury pain. Adrian Payne was like really fucked up. Yep, in high school, I never thought I went to school with so many people that wouldn't make it into 30, even close to it. Kids don't speed, don't buy a motorcycle, don't do fucking drugs. Uh, don't buy. Yeah, that's good. Also, fuck kids. Fuck kids. Fuck kids. That's the blue heartbroken news. I have many goals Memories of watching him teams in that to get that 2019. What's our most talented, well-rounded starting five in large part of Supercard? Clark is individual 2019 Kim Palm rating was one of the highest all time. Fantastic seasons of all time, Zach. So awful new players to Clark Simon. I love watching him. The year he played at Gonzalo went teams that I was Uncle says he busted for purpose of a carbon twice a month. What the fuck? Well, what the mm. Fuck, man. This is so sad. Absolutely love watching him on that 2018 Zags team. Thank you, Brandon, for sharing your talent, being one hell of a member of Zags. Best Spartan got CC play before he was transferred. Damn. Alright. This great player at God's own best. So, alright. Listen, I don't. One all-time favorite that he would dominate on 8, 6, 8. He's 8, 2018, 19, team. Fuck, I cannot handle this right now. This really hurts. Rest in peace. Man, I wonder what happened. I know he was in trouble recently. He basically been injured nonstop from 2023 with multiple season injuries. I'm guessing he hasn't been easy physically, mentally for him. So super sad. It's horrible, so sad. That sucks. Seems like a decent guy who made some terrible decisions. Damn, it's just a shame. One of the fam GU players as well. I'm so clips. Clips. Don't smell. Don't contest names. Tributes. Some tributes. There are no dunks. Ow. What owns that place? Good play, okay. Well, yep. No, Brandon Clark, what the? Well, I'm not actually. Proper stuff last season he's handled was nowhere near good enough to take it that far up the court while close and defended. I don't hate the new shots formation as much as I did. When I first saw it, sure it gathered points and it's low, but it really is way quicker and his elbow is straight line with the rim. Overall, he's still working on it in progress, but raising gathering with the points more replication could make him a pretty good floor spacer. Mm, mm, okay. So definition, but still good. Light lacing up, pretty decent. Mm, Slasher, just a slasher. Fine. Mm, he was in 30. He was in the 30s. I can't remember that book that's going to. Crazy. May 11th his birthday. Wow. May 11th was his birthday. Can't even think. He's looking. He was looking good. We're gonna have a definition of someone who literally was really good at Kansas State football. Mm, mm, mm. At the same time, mm, yeah, it feels more perspective. Yeah.
If the last guy on the bench of an NBA team went to the WNBA and started averaging 40 points a game, everyone would know that is BS. There's a reason why Sugar Ray Leonard, who was a contemporary of Mike Tyson, didn't fight Mike Tyson. They were in different weight classes. There is a reason why there are men's and women's sports and why Title IX was one of the truly progressive pieces of legislation in the best sense of the word progressive under the Nixon administration. It changed everything. I had a sister who never played a single organized sport. One generation later, 2 children of my own. My daughter played just about as many organized sports as my son. That's a great thing. It doesn't make any sense to have a swimmer who was the 472nd ranked swimmer when he was a man at Penn, either winning or coming close to winning against women a year and a half after transitioning. If that's what the person wants to do, that person should be treated with dignity and respect. But there ought to be common sense, and common sense is.
Yeah, I agree. When you have like some respect on the sport, you don't really have to equalize that much. Because people can't win if a certain woman or a man just carrying your sport just say, yeah, I would dominate in a way. But in a way, it's impossible. It's not like we don't expect any chance of high rising our individualities with someone who don't look the part or doesn't even say the safe part. But you know, sit here and say focus on that. You know, can you respect that? No, no, you can't. Same time, you can't really respect someone who you know played like a hipster who doesn't care about sport. Like really, if you don't care, leave. You're standing there. Just stay. Just leave.
Moran will put it in. Clark open and a dunk as the clock expires. Darko Rajakovic pulling an oldie but a goodie out of the bag.
Well,
and Clark is open.
Vucevic stunted out on the fear of Baines' three and opened up Clark. Defensive mistake.
Coach is